If you are learning English but feel confused, you don't know what to study, when to practice, how much to practice, or where to even start, then this video is for you, because today I'm going to give you a simple 30-day English learning plan. Not a complicated study timetable, a real plan, a plan for busy people, a plan for shy people, a plan for people who feel stuck. And listen carefully. If you follow this plan consistently for 30 days, your English will not become perfect. But your confidence, speaking speed, and comfort with English will completely change. And stay till the end, because I'll also tell you the biggest mistake that stops most people from improving even after studying English for years. Okay, let's start. First, I want you to understand something important. You do not need 8 hours of study, difficult grammar books, or thousands of vocabulary words. See, most learners are not failing because they are lazy. They are failing because they are inconsistent. They study a lot one day, then stop for 5 days, then start again, then stop again. And that cycle just destroys improvement. So this 30-day plan is not about studying hard. It is about studying consistently. Even 20 to 30 minutes daily can change your English if you do the right things. And one more thing, do not try to become fluent in 30 days. That pressure will only stress you. The goal is this: make English a daily habit. That's it. Days 1 to 7. The first 7 days are very important, not because your English will suddenly become amazing, let me be frank there, but because you are training your brain to meet English every day. And during these 7 days, keep things simple. I'll give you a daily plan. 5 minutes listening. Listen to slow English videos, podcasts, or conversation. Do not worry about understanding every word, just listen. Your brain needs English sound. 5 minutes speaking. Speaking simple sentences about your life. For example, I feel tired. I'm watching YouTube. I want to improve my English. Very simple, but speak every day. 5 minutes reading. Read something easy, not difficult news articles that you cannot understand. Read short stories, captions, easy dialogues, simple English posts. 5 minutes thinking in English. This is powerful. I always say this: think in English. Look around you and think. The room is cold. My phone is next to me. I need water. Train your brain to connect English with your real life. And during these first 7 days, do not focus too much on grammar. Your goal here is comfort and not perfection. Let me tell you something one of my students said. She told me, "Teacher, I started learning English every month, and every month I stop." And honestly, this happens to so many people. People feel very motivated for 2 days. Then they suddenly feel bored, tired, busy, or discouraged. So I told her something simple. You can do that. I said, do less but do it every day. And that changed everything. Instead of studying 2 hours one day, she started practicing 20 minutes daily. And after 3 weeks, she said, "For the first time, English feels normal in my life." That is the secret. Not intensity, consistency. Days 8 to 15. Start using English. Now, during days 8 to 15, we slowly increase speaking practice. This is where many learners become scared because now you are using English. But don't worry, we keep it easy. Start recording your voice every day. Record yourself speaking for 30 seconds. You can take topics like your morning, your food, your plans, your work, your feelings. When you listen to yourself, you notice pronunciation, pauses, grammar mistakes, confidence level. So this habit is very powerful. Next is learning useful sentences. Not random vocabulary. Useful sentences like I'm on my way, give me a minute, I don't understand. Can you repeat that? Learn English you can actually use. Shadowing practice. This means listen and repeat immediately. Copy pronunciation, copy rhythm, copy confidence. This improves speaking faster than memorizing grammar rules. Days 16 to 23. Building confidence. Now something interesting starts happening. Your brain becomes more comfortable with English, and during this stage, you must stop translating too much. Start thinking directly in English. See, for example, instead of English to your native language and then back to English, instead of thinking like that, just think, I'm hungry, directly. Simple thoughts, simple English. This is how fluency slowly begins. And now I want you to do something important. Stop fearing mistakes. Because many learners are silent for years because they are waiting to speak perfectly. You might be one of them. Perfect English is not the goal. Communication is the goal. Day 24 to 30. Make English part of your life. Now in the final week, English should stop feeling like study. It shouldn't sound like a subject. It should start feeling normal. Start using English naturally while walking, while cooking, while thinking, while texting yourself, while talking to yourself. Make English part of your daily life. And now, let me tell you the biggest mistake learners make. They quit too early. They expect huge results in 1 week. But language learning is like going to the gym. Small daily practice creates big changes over time. So if you finish these 30 days, do not stop. Continue, because consistency creates fluency. Now I want you to comment one thing. Which part is hardest for you? Listening, speaking, reading, or thinking in English? If you want, I can also make a 30-day complete speaking challenge, or a daily beginner routine, or a speak English with me for 30 days challenge. So subscribe and stay with me and let me know which video you want next. And remember, you do not need perfect English. You just need daily English. That's all for today, guys. I hope this video was helpful for all of you. Thank you for being a part of this journey. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.